Okay, good afternoon. We're going to be looking at one of the top places to find potential sponsors, and that is the Chamber of Commerce. So a Chamber of Commerce is basically a group of businesses in a town or a city that get together to try promote business and try to make sure that their particular city or town is thriving and healthy. So it's a really good place to find businesses because usually people who are involved in the chamber they want to be active members of their community, and so they're really likely to at least have some interest in wanting to support the high school. So for today's example, we're going to be looking at Big Walnut High School, and that is located in Sunbury, Ohio. So what we're going to need to do is we can copy and paste this if we want. Big Walnut High School, come across to Google Maps, and we're going to paste it in. Okay, and there we have it, Big Walnut, Ohio, High School. Let's make sure it's in the same place. Yep, Sunbury, Ohio. So thumbs up, that is correct. We're going to go nearby, and we want to find the Chamber of Commerce. So we're going to type that in. Okay, bingo, here we go. Big Walnut Area Chamber of Commerce. So let's click on that. And we want to do two things. We're going to want to copy and paste this and go over to Facebook and see if we can find their Facebook page. Okay, there we go. Sunbury Big Walnut Area Chamber of Commerce. So let's click on that again. We can see that it's located in Sunbury, Ohio, so that's correct. And we also want to now open their website. Okay, so once this loads, the first thing we want to do is we want to see if there are any businesses that are sponsoring the Chamber of Commerce. So if they're sponsoring, that likely means that they will um, have their photo or their business name on the website. So let's have a bit of a look. Let's scroll down. Okay, perfect. And here we go. It says this page brought to you by, and now down here we have a scrolling list of some of the businesses that are supporting the high school, supporting the Chamber of Commerce, sorry. So we're going to want to go through all of these one by one and see if we can find some of their details and contact information. So yeah, we can do that. So let's start here. It looks like it's a link, so we'll click. Okay, and here we have Wycart Realtors. Okay, so that's the name of the company we're exploring. So let's go here, company. We can paste that. What industry are they in? They're in the realty industry, which means we want to type realtor. Again, we want to write everything under the industry list so that it reads in a sentence. You know, we are looking for one realtor. Um, the decision maker. Oh, who is the decision maker? So if we go back here, we can see that it's Ryan. Okay, so we want to record that. And where did we find it? The lead source is the Chamber of Commerce. We want to make sure that when someone signs up, we know where we found them, so that we can learn and grow and spend more time where we're finding the most sponsors. Okay. Um, so now we're going to go to this website, and it looks like we want to find an email. So one we can do is we can go Control F and we can type A, the @ symbol. Okay. Doesn't look like there is an email. But let's double check. We'll go down to the bottom. That's usually where we find contact details. Okay, here we go. It looks like we have a phone number, but it doesn't look like we have an email. So what we're looking for now is, here we go, is a contact symbol. So if we right click that, okay, it doesn't, sometimes if you right click, it will say email address and we can copy it. But it looks like they do have a Facebook page. So let's click on that. Okay, and here we go. Perfect. So we have, this looks like it's a direct email to Ryan. Again, Ryan is who we're trying to contact. So we've got his email here. And there we go. We have everything we need. We have the name of the company. We have the industry, so he's a realtor. We have a direct email for Ryan. We have his name, and we found him at the Chamber of Commerce. Okay, so then we would go back and we'd wait for the next business to come up. Okay, and there we'd do it again. Again, we'd look at their website, we'd see if they have a Facebook page, making sure we check that they're located in the right area. So here we can see Ohio, that's the right state. And if they don't have a Facebook page or they don't have a website, maybe we want to go another way we could do it is we could type in, could copy his name, we could go and open a Google search and we'll type his name, and then we might say realtor Ohio email, and let's see what comes up. Okay, so you see there's a few different links here that might help us to find an email for Ryan. So if we clicked on this one, for example, I'm just showing you, I know we've already found it, but this is just to help us find, explore some different ways to find emails. Looks like there's a Facebook link here. But you can see this doesn't take us to Ryan. Okay, so even though there's an email there that's a generic email, we don't want that. So we'd go back. Maybe we can try the next one. Okay, here we go. So it says email me. Let's right click that, and there we go. It says copy email address. Do you see that? Maybe it'll do the same here again. Yep, copy email address. So let's just go back and let's double check and make sure we have the same email. So now we want to paste it, and there we go. It looks like it's the same email. So we got the right one, but that's just showing you another way we could have found his email. So we'd come back here and we'd go do the next business. So Memory Lane, Sunbury. Once we've finished going through all of these, the next thing we want to do is we want to scroll back up to the top on the Chamber of Commerce website, and we want to look for the board of directors. So perfect. Third one down, board of directors. We're going to click on that. Now the board of directors, as you can see here, is just a list of individuals who help to run the Chamber of Commerce. So you can see here we have their name, and if we read, there's a little bit about them. So economic development specialist for Consolidated Electric Cooperative. Okay, so there's the business he works for. We went down to Michael. Looks like, okay, he works for Ringle Consulting. So these are all different businesses that we can contact. So we could scroll through this list. Right down to the bottom, it looks like we have John. Okay, so John Goodman. He's on the Chamber board, and he's the owner of Birch Blue Construction, located in Sunbury. Okay, perfect. So let's see if we can find John and Birch Blue Construction. So we want to come over, and we want to write down Birch Blue Construction. Now let's go to back to our map. Big Walnut High School. Let's type nearby. We'll type paste in Birch Blue Construction and search, and see if anything comes up. Perfect. Birch Blue Construction. There we go. And it looks like they have a website. So let's click on that. Now we're on the contact page. It looks like that's where it's taken us. So let's scroll down and see if there's an email we can find. And there we go. info@birch-blue.com. So let's copy that email address and put it over here. And we want to make sure we record the right industry. So let's go back to their website and click on their services. Let's make sure we know what they do. So we can read about this. Okay, so they do budget management, they do family rehabilitations, environmental modifications. So there's a lot that goes on, but if we're not sure, we can just do something general. So construction, that's the word that we're seeing a lot. Let's go back here, and we can simply type in construction company, okay? Again, where did we find them? We found them at the Chamber of Commerce. Who's our contact? John, right? John Goodman, okay? So we go back here and we'll type in John. We just need their first name, not their last name. But I want to see if there's a better email. We do have an email here, info@birch-blue.com. But let's see if there's a more direct email for John. So we'll come to his website. Let's click on leadership. There we go, there's John. but it doesn't look like there's any email listed. So the last thing we can do is we can come across and use Zoom Info. So this is again going to show us the name of the company, Birch Blue Construction. We want to hit here, employees. So let's click that. Perfect. It looks like they have two employees, John and possibly his wife, Kelsey. Let's click on this. And this is a really good sign. If it has a little flame above it, that means that he's likely to respond. And just like that, we have a direct email for John. So we're going to click copy. We're going to come back to our sheet and we're going to paste it there. Okay. And obviously that goes to John. Now, because we do have a direct email for John now, and this is a generic email, I want to change the name of this to team. So if we're not sure who it's going to be going to or who's going to be opening it, we can just change that to team. And we want to make sure we copy all of this information down because it's the same company. And there we go. And so we'd come back to our Chamber of Commerce and we can just go through one by one. We'll reach out to Jill and we'll reach out to Michelle and Murray. And you're not going to be able to find the details for all of them, and that's okay. So once we've done this, something we want to do next is we want to go over to the Facebook page. So remember, we found the Facebook page for the Chamber of Commerce. Now, the thing to do here is we want to go to the search bar at the top right and simply type sponsor. So again, the Chamber of Commerce is running lots of events in the community. So they've probably worked with businesses that have already sponsored other local events. So let's search and see if anyone comes up. Okay. And perfect. So here we have a golf outing. So golf outings, sometimes businesses sponsor those. So let's have a look through the photos. And there we go. Complete Air Systems Heating and Cooling. So that's a company we could reach out to. So we would copy their company name. And we know that they're a heating and cooling company. So we can write that down, heating and cooling company. And then we just do the same thing again. We'd go to Google Maps and we'd paste in the company name. Right, we'd find, here we are. So we'd go to their website and then we'd also go on Facebook. So we could open another Facebook tab if we wanted. And we would type their name in. Yep, they're in Ohio. And look, there we already have an email. And so we'd go over to their website as well and just double check the email. Again, we can use Zoom Info if we want. Okay, so there's no results found. So that's okay. So we already have one. Already have one from the Facebook page. So that's why you check both their website and the Facebook page. Sometimes it's on one and not the other. So we put all of that information in. Oh. Okay, we found them on the Chamber of Commerce, but we don't know who to address it to. So we're just going to type team. And that way in an email, it'll say, hi team. It reads well. So yeah, then we go back to the Facebook. We can keep looking through the photos. Okay, so look at this. We're doing our best to really investigate here. And it looks like there's a badge on his shirt. So let's open the image in a new tab. And let's zoom in. And I don't know if you can read that. It says Foreman Realtors. So let's see if that's a local business. We'll go to the maps. And we would type in Foreman Realtors. And bingo. Look at that, we found another local business. So we just do the same thing over and over again. We'll open their website. We'll go to Facebook and type it in. In the meantime, we can put their company name down here. We know that they're realtors, so we'll type realtor. Where did we find them? We found them in the Chamber of Commerce on the Facebook page. Now let's go back. Oh, it looks like they have a Facebook. It's located in Sunbury, Ohio. And look at that, too easy. We found another email. So we'd copy that across and we'll put that there. Now let's go. Okay, here we have a list of their agents, it looks like. Sorry, it's taken a little while to load. We'll just do the same thing again. We'll investigate. We'll look. Okay, so it looks like Mike Foreman is the main broker, so he's the main person to contact. Also, Jennifer is their office manager, so she'd be a good contact. Let's see if they give us any emails. And just like that, we've got another email for Jennifer. So we'll copy that and we'll put her down there. Her name is Jennifer. We don't know exactly who this generic email will go to, so we'll write team. And like I said, we want to usually limit it to 2 or maybe 3 emails. So let's go back, agents, and let's do Mike Foreman. So he's the main broker. Let's see if they give us his email. Here's Mike, and there we go, we have his email. So we'll copy that, put him down, Mike, copy this information because it's the same company, and boom, look at that, we've already got a bunch of contacts that we can reach out to. So we just want to go and do that process again and again. Keep looking through the photos. Okay, it looks like we've gone through all of the photos. So that's okay, we'll come out and we'll just keep scrolling. And here we go. See that sponsor, the gun room. Okay, so that might not be appropriate for a high school, but we're finding lots of businesses that are involved. Here we go. Look at all these different businesses. We have Delco Water Company, the Middlefield Banking Company, the Pulte Group, Rockford Homes, Metro Development, Wilcox Community. So these are all businesses that we can go and research and try and find correct contacts for. We have, look at this, they even give us links to their Facebook page, the Walnut Grill, the Big Walnut Grill. There's an email right there. We can go on their website as well. So you can just see you'll get quicker and quicker at doing this. Here we go, relationships under construction. Again, another local company. It says that they're a non-profit organization. So that's the industry that would put them under. There's an office email. Again, we'll go on their website and see if we can find a more specific email. But as you can see, there's lots of different ways to use the Chamber of Commerce to find different contacts and businesses to reach out to. So again, just to recap, we're going to come and find the Chamber of Commerce website, and then we want to reach out to their board of directors. Then we're also going to go to their Facebook page, go on the search bar, type in sponsor, and then we want to explore all the different options that come up. Now, one final thing, I know this video is going a little long, but hopefully this is helpful, is sometimes there'll be a business directory on a Chamber of Commerce. And now a business directory is just a list of businesses within a community, and sometimes it has their contact details. So it can be a really easy way to get in touch with businesses. So I'm not actually seeing that anywhere here. Let's see if we can find a business directory. Okay, it doesn't look like we can, but I've actually preloaded another Chamber of Commerce that I did recently. And this is Indian Lake Chamber of Commerce. So it's a bit of a smaller community, but they have here, you can see a business directory. So this is another Chamber of Commerce. It's a little smaller. Again, we can see here there's a list of businesses that sponsor the community. But if we go here and find the business directory, right, you can see these are all different industries, right? So we have accountants, we have attorneys, we have banks, candy companies. There's lots and lots of options. Now, I know this looks overwhelming, so you don't need to go through all of them, maybe just the bigger industries. But let's try one. Let's try attorneys. Okay, and here we have, look at all of your work's done for you. We have the name of the company. So Smith Montgomery and Chamberlain. So we come over here. Obviously, this would be on a different list because it's a different school. But then we have the company. We know that they are attorneys. So we type attorney. Again, we found them on the Chamber of Commerce. And they even give us the website. There's the website, but they even give us the email. So we can just copy that email, put that in there, and then look at that. Different company, they give us another email. Now, C. Kenzie, it looks like that is someone's personal email, but we don't know who C. Kenzie is. So we can just copy that email. Let's go to Google and paste that in and see if anything comes up. Okay. We can see here, this email has been referenced. So let's see if we can find the name of this person. Okay. Round circle, it's taken us in a loop. So let's click on their website and see what we can. Okay, meet your team. Okay, we're looking for Kenzie. There we go, Connor Kenzie. So that's his name. So we'd come here, and we'd put the name there, and we know his name is Connor now. And again, we'd do all the normal stuff. We would do our research and try to find out who is the main contact. We'll see if there are any emails available. Doesn't look like there are. So maybe we could come on Zoom info. And you can see here, John doesn't have an email, but a few of them do. So Joshua does. Now, usually the people at the top are going to be our best contact, but again, we want to read and see what their role is. But Joshua would be a good contact. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what a business directory can look like. Not all of the Chamber of Commerce's will have them, but it can be a helpful resource as well to help you find lots of business contacts and emails really soon. So I hope this has been a helpful video. Always feel free to ask questions. Hopefully this is just a resource, so once you get going, you can refer to this in future. But appreciate all the work you're doing.